Hey, what's up, you guys? I am so excited. I have hit my halfway mark in the training program for the Moose Mountain Marathon that I will be participating in September. I figured in this video I would share with you what that program is and how I am going about tracking my progress. If I did this right, in the background you're going to be seeing some footage that I took while I was on my long run last week on the Superior Hiking Trail. It was meant to be 11 miles, but I ended up doing 12. You know, Nick Bear, go one more, Ed Milet, the power of one more. Me going 12 miles had absolutely nothing to do with my poor calculation of the route. So it felt so good to be back home for a few days and to be out on the Superior Hiking Trail with the shit. There's really nothing else like her. She's got some good stuff. I started thinking about training up for this marathon back in February. My mindset was not the greatest back then, but I did know that I needed to get moving and I needed something that would serve as a guideline for the long runs. You know, looking back, I am not sure at all how 26 weeks came about. I started tracking my movement in February, but I didn't really start the program until March. And it looks like I have week 3 down here twice. Somehow or another, 26-week marathon training plan is what I typed into Google, and this is what I got. All right, so this is how I've been tracking my training so far. I've been trying to write on top what I'm supposed to do, and then I write on the bottom what I did do. There's a lot of slashes here because I did not do what I was supposed to do. Here in week 4, I had to backtrack. I did my 5 miles of week 4 in week 5, and then week's 6 mile run that I was supposed to do, I didn't even do. Week 6, I was supposed to do a 7 mile run, and I didn't get that done until week 7, this Tuesday. It's been a really slow, rough struggle. It's just been a struggle for this training marathon. So here in May, I pretty much got over trying to follow the plan. I work a lot, and with the long runs kind of getting longer, it wasn't going to work for me to try to get them done on the Sunday as prescribed. I really just need to do it on my days off, and I have absolutely no rhyme or reason to what my schedule is. So I just figured I would kind of just try to keep track of what the long run is for the week, and then I would just kind of track my total miles for the week. And then here in June, week 13, I've got an 8-mile long run this week. I'll be in Duluth somewhere around in here next week, so I'll be able to get my 12-mile long run done here on the Superior Hiking Trail, so I'm really excited about that. And then I'll have a 14-mile long run, I think, in this week, and well, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, so we'll just take it one week at a time. We'll see how it goes. Surprisingly, I've stuck with it. I'm in a much better place mentally and physically, and I know I'm going to be able to cross the finish line. I've done 2 marathons before in the past, so I've always known that I'm going to cross the finish line. But when I crossed before, there was always a feeling of like, damn, I could have done better. I wonder what it would have been like if I would have like trained a little more, or if I wasn't hungover on my training days. Those days are long gone, by the way. If anymore I ever get to the point where I'm properly hungover, there's nothing happening. Nothing. Except maybe a Taco Bell run. There's a Taco Bell Defy opening up here in Minnesota this week. I guess it's supposed to be a pretty fancy and fast contactless drive-through system. I haven't looked it up to see where it is, but if I ever do make it there, I will take you guys along with me. It's definitely not going to be anytime soon though, because I am super pumped about being ready to go for this race. There wasn't really a whole lot of thought put into this plan at the beginning, but I did have a plan. And when you're creating goals for yourself, it's super important to write them down and to track your progress and to reflect often so that you can make any kind of necessary adjustments sooner rather than later. Whatever you set your mind to, you can do it. It might be slow start, but that momentum will build, and then you'll be unstoppable. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. I hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.